After Party Radio Show. You know the vibes. It's your man Fatell, the host with the absolute most, chilling like a villain. We here in Los Angeles, California, and we here at Baron Davis, B. Diddy's compound, man. We chilling. Shout out to the legend himself for hosting this today, letting us be here. And we got someone from the Bay Area up here in LA with me right now, man. And I should say down here in LA with me. You up there, you from the Bay, you up, we down. But you been down. You still eating salad, got the t-shirt, got the merch.
Eat a salad.
Come on. STUNNAMAN02, how you doing, King?
I feel better than ever, only getting better, man.
There you go. Thanks for taking the time.
From another dimension to restore the collective equilibrium through holistic methods.
Whew, we got to let them sink in that one real quick.
Oh, man, it's good.
They weren't ready yet.
If you forget that, just say, we still winning.
Come on, bro.
That's all it is.
It's nothing. It's a way of living.
You got nice teeth. You got nice
Thank you,
smile.
bro. I try to. You floss? You floss?
Yeah, of course.
You a flosser in real life,
At
Andy?
least, if you can't do it every day, at least 3 times a week, you good.
Okay.
And you know, a lot of people told me this. My manager, Boog, told me this. Multiple people tell me this, but it's not an apple away a day keeps the doctor away. It's an apple away keeps the dentist away. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? Eat those apples, you know what I mean? Honeycrisp, Fuji.
Yeah, Fuji. You smoke marijuana?
Not no more. I stopped smoking on January 6th.
Oh, you know the date? You know the time of the day it was too?
I got these gummy shrooms from this dude named Oops.
Okay.
You know Oops All Berries?
Nah.
He a part of the Smop Life.
Okay.
He be with Cool John and them a lot. Shout out to HBK. I mean, he a part of HBK, but now he got these shroom gummies, and I had took them the day of my sister's birthday. She had a birthday party.
Okay.
And I took them, and then everybody was smoking, and then everybody was trying to get me to take shots, and then something in me was like, you don't need to drink, you don't need to smoke. Go into like a private area at this party and go hit some push-ups. And then when I hit the push-ups, I got the same adrenaline rush that I was getting from alcohol and the same relief of anxiety and same connectivity that I would get from smoking weed. So
So working out became your...
I got hella alarms on my phone because in LA they call it programming. But I be hitting these alarms because if I just get a burst of sleepiness, if I go hit 20 push-ups, then it jolt me. You know what I'm saying? If I have some anxiety, you know, when you do push-ups and you kind of work your heart rate up, you force yourself to take deeper breaths. So now I calm myself down, and then that's why I kind of like was the thing when I was I had took the shrooms. It told me to stop smoking. So I was like, okay, cool. It said you don't need to smoke anymore. You smoking wouldn't be for the purpose of enlightenment. It would be for indulgence. For the satisfaction of my ego. And I feel like that's where we get the most disappointment because we living in our ego. We living in a realm of desire. We want these things. It's not bad to want.
Yeah.
But when you have an over desire to embellish the ego or feed the ego, it's like feeding it into a dark hole. And next thing you know, you addicted to something that's not addictive. You know what I'm saying?
So it took you a long time to get to this point, obviously, man. So faith has to be a part of that journey.
Still working. Come on, you know God.
You know, one day at a time, trusting the process forever, right?
Of course, yeah.
You know, and I noticed that about you, man. And when I found your music years ago, you know, I knew that you had a background of like faith-based music as well.
To me years ago?
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Come on, bro.
That,
Come on, bro.
That
You know what I'm saying?
means a lot.
Yeah, man. And you know, before Cora was even talking about it, you know, shout out to Cora, by the way.
Shout out to Cora.
And you guys have a couple of records together, man. You got the one with Goldie from the Federation, the OU from the Bay.
From the Bay. Hey.
That one was STUNNAMAN02 as well, coming out. That one's not even out yet. That's coming in, and the pressure joint. We moving. Come on. But shout out to Cora, man. Couldn't be here today, but I just see what you're doing, man, and I feel like you have a lot of substance to yourself, man. Kind of similar to like a La Russell. He's another individual out here that come here all the time at Slick Studios. He does a show back here. Yeah, he's been here. He does his shows here. Yep. So like, it's another one of those individuals that has that Nipsey energy, that Pac energy. But it's even crazier and deeper because there's more faith involved. You know what I'm saying? Than even those individuals, because you guys have a spiritual grounding that I think is like very, very different, bro, and very special. Because when you mix that energy with the spirituality and the balance, bro, it's like you said, you're unstoppable in a way, bro. Like no weapon formed against you shall prosper, bro. You're moving differently in these waves out here, bro. And I want to tell you, bro, you need to keep that up, bro. Because that's deeper than music, bro. That's deeper than making someone dance or just selling some show tickets or some merch, bro. You're really like kicking some substance, bro, to change someone's life, bro. And that's valuable, bro. That's priceless, right? So shout out to you for doing that, man. And that's what I noticed about your music. And I want to bring that up because how do you find a way to balance that substance, bro, with still having some success with, like, you know, radio DJs and just being mainstream successful in your opinion? Is that a tough balance, bro? Like,
before I answer, I want to say thank you for that, family. I appreciate you not only listening to the music, but the great comparisons, and on top of that, you know, just acknowledging that, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out a couple people. Of course, you mentioned LaRussell. Shout out to him for being a pioneer, moving how you moving.
Word.
Shout out to the homie C5. Shout out Love Tali. Shout out F&G. Shout out everybody that's just out there with a positive movement. If I didn't mention you, that don't mean I'm not thinking about you and you don't matter, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Shout out all the female artists that's out there living their life. We just dropped a song, me and Ray Bans and Foreign Glizzy, called
I seen the music video for that came out, right? Okay.
So having fun. So, you know, I just wanted to give them their flowers as well. But going to your matter, that was always the goal. 2016, when I said, okay, I'm gonna make music, I was sitting in the car with my homie Taylor Johns. He's a professional basketball player. Look up Tay Bang. And then I was also talking to my homie Trainer. He's a personal trainer. His name is Trainer. That's his legal last name, but he's also a personal trainer.
It was a calling for him.
Yeah, literally.
Meant to be.
Sometimes it be so simple, like we don't even gotta fight it. You know what I'm saying? Taylor is 6'6". Why not go play basketball? 6'6" and hella athletic. Trainer is one of the most fit people I know. His last name is Trainer. Why not be a physical therapist and personal trainer? Me, I was a wordsmith. I was given the gift of gab. So, you know, I was like, man, all this times I chose to be quiet and sit back. I said, let me step into it. But talking to them, I knew I wanted to make a conscious version of music that people still wanted to play in the club. Word. So eventually that became conscious mob music. You know, a lot of times the people deem the Bay as hyphy, when in reality that is a great genre, but the genre that translates globally and universally for the Bay Area is mob music. That low 90 to 96 BPM, the beats that get you like this, the mechanics type beats. Oh yeah. The genre that E40 invented, that Too Short stepped into. So that was the whole goal, but I just wanted to always have a message in there. I didn't want to lose sight of me because I didn't want to eventually rap my music and I didn't feel what I was rapping, or I couldn't relate to it, or I couldn't be like, this is something I am going to be, you know what I mean? Or tell my perspective. And, you know, some people, they don't agree with that. They like, oh, man, you could just say whatever people want to hear. I think that's cool to a degree, but if you really love hip-hop, you really want to make – I know my purpose from God. My purpose is to put positivity into the world. So I know if I can make somebody feel good from telling my story in a way that still aligns with contemporary status quo, has the trigger words, then I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? So
and you're meshing that. You hit the goal, bro. Bullseye, I would say, man, the target, because like you're meshing. You still have the urban appeal that the kids run, right? You still have the beats, you still have all that production, but then you're sneaking in substance, bro. That's how I view it, bro. Like for someone that really knows music, bro, like you're like sneaking. You're not force feeding. No. You're like, okay, I'm gonna give you what you want. Exactly. However, if you really pay attention, I'm talking some shit. Like and it's something that's gonna stick with your soul in a positive way.
But it's gonna make you stronger.
And it's subliminal messages there too, bro, and it's direct as well. And I think the way you do it is very intentional, and it's definitely appreciated, bro. Thank you, I would just say keep on your path with that route, man. And
just gotta go harder and smarter.
Yeah. So with that being said, what is the next step for you right now, man? I know you've had some success. I know the song Big Steppin' you had a remix with Pilo and you had 40 on it. So like, what's the continued success aftermath of that record, Big Steppin', keeping the momentum going? I know we got the salad record right here. Eat a salad.
When the immediate, you know, really has been working with more female artists. Okay. You know, right now we got the song out. So, you know, that's lit. And then also we've been immersing ourselves in the sports. So, you know, previously we still had partnerships with the 49ers, with the Warriors, with Cal Athletics. So, you know, we had dropped the 49ers remix of Big Steppin'.
I seen that.
And I just dropped a song for the 49ers last week. So we've been pushing that content, as well as we're about to drop some either today or tomorrow for Cal Athletics. Okay. And going crazy. So more so to simplify it, it's about me just putting out that music. And with that, also putting out just the substance of material, whether that be acting, whether that be, you know, throwing events like this weekend, October 6th, we got a event at High Tide where we doing a Proud to Pay. Shout out to Good Company for pioneering that lane. And then you come have a good time, and you just come enjoy yourself at a day party. Okay. And the following weekend, October 13th, we're gonna be in West Oakland. We're doing a community event in a garden. So we're gonna do a show in the garden. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where just really tapping in directly to the people who rock with me, but giving them the full spectrum of me within the realm of the mediums that have been working, which is music, which is acting. So, to simplify that, we finna give you some music, we finna give you some fun, it's gonna have some fitness in there, it's gonna have some healthy eating, and we just enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? So that's simply what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Also, it's being simply what it is. We're simply in Los Angeles, California right now. And there's a big debate out there, man. Everyone must know. I know you from the Bay, man, but I need you to be honest and true right now, bro. I'll have to hook you to lie detector test. Yep. Who got better tacos, bro? LA, San Diego, or the Bay, bro? Don't lie, dog.
San Francisco got the best burritos.
Oh, so okay. But we're talking about tacos, though. We'll go to that next.
You can't forget burritos.
The burritos are fire.
San Francisco, La Taqueria in the Mission right there by the Pupusa spot. Around 16th by the BART station. Come on, La Taqueria. Man, best tacos. You want the best quesadillas, fat quesadilla, you got to go to, it's a spot on Church Street, right across the street from a Safeway, the yellow spot in San Francisco. Go there. If you want the best birria tacos, you got to go to Tacos El Patron.
Oh, he knows.
In the Mission on 24th.
You get some plug, you get some free promo over here. You can plug them up. You need like a free for life promo card for you, bro. For plugging the business.
I'm just gonna put you on game, because people forget. I feel like it also depends your preference. Okay. I feel like LA and San Diego, they're closer to Mexico. They have more authentic tacos. That's my point. That's where I go when I go to that question. You know what I'm saying? It's more authentic. If you want the authenticity,
go to San Diego. You're by Mexico.
I wouldn't go to San Diego for a burrito because I don't believe a burrito is actually Mexican culture. People don't even know a burrito
Talk to me.
is Americanized Mexican culture, which is perfectly cool, but that's not native to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was told. Burritos is more Americanized, you feel me?
Well, they got all type of burritos now. They got like Panda Express burritos or orange chicken in there. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Good though. But I feel like if you want to get good tacos, you're not really missing in San Diego and LA because literally you getting it from the source. You know what I'm saying? You getting it from right there. Now the Bay, I feel like we have the most variety of Mexican food. Like you can go to any city in the Bay and get a good quality taco. You can go to Richmond and it'll be a taco truck, it's gonna hit. You could go to Vallejo. You could go to San Jose. San Jose
got the tacos.
Oh my God, bro. The burrito tacos in San Jose, it's more like a mix. And then I feel like, so to answer the question directly, I feel like San Diego and LA have the most authentic tacos. Okay,
that's what my point is. Yeah.
But the Bay has the more variety. It's like you're gonna go, like you might in San Diego and LA, depending on your preference when you condition, you most likely gonna find 8, 9, maybe a 10. In the Bay, any city you go to, you're gonna find a solid 7. You're gonna be satisfied.
But it's down a couple points though. It's consistently 7.
Some spots in the Bay,
7 all the way around.
Hey, some spot. This is one spot. They got Taco Bar on Mission Street, and I think it's on, what street is that on? It's right by El Farolito on 24th. El Farolito is one of the most famous taquerias in the Bay.
Okay.
But the blue late night taco spot, and then you got to go to the tacos on Treat Street. Treat Street tacos in San Francisco, hidden. You know what I mean? So so like
you're reminiscent. I can tell it's good. You were thinking you don't eat meat though, right? You're vegan, right?
I went vegan for 49 days.
Okay, so you're not
shout out to the Niners. No.
Okay, so you're not vegan no more. Back to the meat.
I'm a chicketarian.
So
I eat chicketarian. I eat chicken. I treat eating food like food is medicine.
Of course.
So I treat having cheat meals as a vaccine.
Okay.
So like I know if, like for example, I went vegan this recent time and I came back and I slowly started eating meat. And then one time when I ate meat, my skin broke out. Oh. Like I started getting hives and I was like, oh damn, because I didn't ease myself in. But once a week, once every 9 days.
Okay.
Or when I'm feeling like it, I'll eat some meat so that my body can have an immunity to it. Like I might eat some pork just so my body can say, okay, I know how that feels.
Okay.
I might eat some red meat. I might eat some cheese. But on my daily diet, I do my best to vegan. You know what I'm saying?
But you're not eating burgers, so you're eating salads though, right? Let's get it straight. If you're putting chicken that's on a Caesar salad or something, come on. Come on. He's had to take the shirt off. He's trying to sell some t-shirts right here, baby. Look. Come on. Merchandise available now. Hello. Where can they get that merch at, bro?
You can go to Still Winning LL.
Oh yeah, get the microphone. Tell them. Still Winning LL what?
Yeah,
get it up there. Yeah, you gonna sell a couple hundred shirts.
Is that? Come on, yeah. Hey, we could go. You could go to stillwinningllc.com and come get the Eat a Salad shirt for my melanated individuals.
Okay.
We got the bitch nigga Eat a Salad shirts. for our allies, you know, we want to respect our community, so we got the Eat a Salad shirts for our allies and for the kids. And you could just come get it right, man. Even if you on wherever you at in your journey. We're not body shaming. We're not talking down on people, nothing like that. This is all about your life and where you want to be. So just take them necessary steps. And this shirt right here is a reminder how you can step toward that. You know what I mean? It's a symbol. When you wear this shirt, it's a symbol of you stepping with Still Winning and your journey everywhere you go. So that's why. Come grab one of these Eat a Salad shirts. Man,
he killing it right now. I haven't seen some clips of Charlemagne the God recently. Earlier in the year was
shout out to Charlemagne.
Was giving some feedback of your record, man, and I could see like the energy is getting, bro. Because I'm trying. It's like we went back, rewind earlier, bro. You kicking that substance in a dope way, bro.
You got to.
And it's like I think that's why it's hitting different. They're not. It's almost like you're blindsiding people. They're like, how do I take this? And they're just sitting right there like processing it. But it's like he's really talking some ish.
But I think it's necessary because I was watching some music videos last night before we went out, and I was just chilling, like watching a lot of popular, like what is popular right now? Right now it's the women and it's the subject matter. It's I wouldn't say the term low vibrational because that's kind of like punching down. That's saying somebody else's conscious reality is not good enough for your standard. And it's like, you know, thou without sin shall cast the first stone. Nobody's above judgment, or nobody's too high to where they could judge somebody for their lifestyle. You know, we can have things we don't like, but you know, so I step back and do some introspection and say, okay, what is the reason why when you hear Glorilla, you hear Lotto, you hearing Flo Milli, you seeing Rob 49, you seeing Skilla Baby, you're seeing this, and why are people enjoying this? And it's the frequency it's on. It's enjoyable. It's lit. It's fun. The subject matter might be different. So what all I'm doing is I'm keeping that energy up. Literally, I watched Glorilla and Moneybagg Yo be in a video where they was working out. And they had all these beautiful women, all shades, ethnicities, it looked like working out, looking fine. That's who don't like beautiful women. And in a cool space, doing something positive. It's just what they was talking about. It wasn't bad, you know, motivating. How do I do that on a constant basis to make you feel like, dang, this song not only made me want to get up and dance and was lit, but it's actually speaking something that where you're like, oh, I don't need this. I don't need to sip this drug or do this drug to have that energy that I wanted. You know what I mean? Or to deal with whatever I got going on. I didn't need to push that down. I didn't need to take this. You know what I mean?
Word.
That's the goal at the end of the day.
It's a big goal. And I think you're moving that goal forward, bro.
Take time, you know what I'm saying?
One day at a time?
Yeah, literally.
You trust the process, right?
Got to, man. Trust God, trust the process, trust the universe. I'm exactly where I need to be when I need to be there. The present is a present. Sitting here with this interview with you, this is exactly where I need to be. I'm thankful that we made the time to do this.
Oh, yeah.
And everything, because, you know, I might have hit another level of fame and my character might not have been ready. I might have been a whole different person. Or we see what's going on in the industry right now. I'm not going to touch on it too much because I don't want to even be in there, but we see there's somewhat of a cleansing going on because one person might be the scapegoat for everything, but how many different type of events like that are happening? How many people are getting taken advantage of because they want a hit song or they want to get in a movie or they want their brand to go up? So you feel me? So I'm happy where I'm at because as I'm building myself and I'm getting more sharper with my craft, there's a whole new type of standard going on within the industry where it's like, okay, this secret transactional sex situation that's going on in the industry, it doesn't have to be that anymore. You know what I mean? It don't have to be a situation where women come around and they feel uncomfortable, you know, because they might feel forced, or even some men feel like, damn, in order to get to this level, I got to give up a piece of basically, man, you might have to get emasculated to get there. So, you know, I'm not with none of that. You feel me? We on a positive. We like being around beautiful women. We going to pop out and have a good time and take a couple shots, chill, make sure everybody feel good, you know, enjoy our lives, you know, hit the strip club, but that don't mean we not going to be at protesting the next day. That don't mean we're not gonna throw a kids event the next day. It's just about, you know,
balance, right?
Yeah. It's integrity. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I feel like where I'm at right now, I'm building that to a high standard, so I wouldn't be a hypocrite in any realm I step in, but also so that I'm in environments to where I'm not even being put in situations where I have to deal with anything that might, you know, I might have to defend
be compromising
myself.
for your
So
standards.
I think it's all working how it's supposed to.
Word.
I mean, and then eventually, you know, where the role I play in is, okay, this realm over here where it's lit, it's a nightlife, it's cracking. Oh, there's a lot of good people in here. Why can't these people who live in this realm still lock in with these people who, you know, still want to be good? You know, why can't this person who, you know, sip lean and enjoy life hang out with this person who work out every day and drink protein shakes? You know what I mean? So, you know, I think that's the realm.
Bridge a gap.
Exactly. Well, why can't there be a personal trainer who sip lean? You know what I mean?
I say the same thing. I mean, I smoke weed. I like working out, bro. I feel like some people think you can't smoke weed and want to go work out. I can go hiking, be climbing a mountain, bro. Like, but some people can't do that. Teach his own, right? Some people hit a joy and they're just, you know what I'm saying?
It's more so about understanding what's best for your life.
Yeah.
If that works for you, if you're not harming anybody and you're not killing yourself. There's a lady who lived to be 103 years old. You know what she did every day?
Smoke weed?
Nah, she drank 3 Dr. Peppers a day.
Damn, soda's bad for you. I know that.
See what I'm saying? But
she made it work.
But that's her habit. If you have
her body
habits,
conditioned to it.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you got to figure out what's best for you. My thing is, as long as you don't harm anybody and you moving with good intentions, then you good.
Moving the light.
Let's put more love into the world. Let's put more happiness into the world. Let's put more joy. We could all get this money.
Word.
We could all be successful. Of course, you know, for capitalism and for the enjoyment of storytelling, you know, you got to have some trials and tribulations, and, you know, you're going to have some opposition to every good. There is evil, you know, but at the same time, why does it always have to be so polarizing to where, damn, because I work out, I can't be around this person who doesn't? I mean, it's more about how do you just live your best quality of life, because we all got something to teach. I mean, we all got something to learn.
And you're pushing alliance more than division, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Which is what we need, because everybody's so divided nowadays, politics, religion, everything, bro.
Well, that's how America makes a lot of its money, you know what I mean? And that's
divide and conquer.
That's how the people who are at the top in America keep their power, because it's a slim percentage of those people, the oligarchy, the people that sit at the top. And really, you know, we say we in a democracy, but it's really a dictatorship. You know, we got the presidential election coming up, and the reality of it is they're operating under the same. It's 2 different wings, but it's the same bird. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, how different is it? And these people, it's so much smoke and mirrors, and we're going against each other. But the reality of it is, there's so many different corporations who own our government.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that to the fact of, you know, even if it's not official, there's so much payola going on to where it's influence. And at the end of the day, as we look at things and actually examine it, if we was all in union and in alliance together, a lot of things that people would hold power for, like, for example, why do we have to buy water?
Water should be free for sure.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
it's like paying for air.
But we have
it's like Total Recall, the movie. You have to pay for air and shit. Air is value.
Right, you feel me?
Air is value and stuff.
But we got to buy water because of economic racism. You know, you got low income neighborhoods that don't get the same access to certain water because a certain type of people live there, either classism or racism or sexism, whatever that means. And because a certain type of people sit in the top and say, I don't want these people to have a fair opportunity at life, so I'm going to strip them of their basic necessities, their basic needs, so that it's a step harder. And even if they can't have the means to go get their basic necessity, this is going to cripple them. I'm from San Francisco, and I used to live in a neighborhood called Hunters Point. But in, I think, early 2000s to like maybe 2008, the radiation was so bad there that during that time and even before, in that concentrated pocket, it had the most cases of cancer in all of the United States.
Damn.
And this is supposed to be one of the lowest socioeconomic areas in San Francisco. So at the end of the day, you ask yourself, damn, why is this a situation? And we try to say, of course, you know, in America, you're supposed to be able to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, right? But what do you say for the people who don't have boots? You know what I mean? It's just different playing fields. And once we realize that, we realize division is never something we should stand on. It should really be like, we actually got a lot more in common than everybody else. Like, feel me? I like tacos. You like tacos.
We talking about, yeah,
Come on, man.
You know about birria and everything. He knew.
So why can't we just all eat some tacos, be happy, love each other, and then spread the resources? But everybody want to feel better than somebody else because of some imaginary lines that people made up to oppress others. But fuck all that.
We just here to eat a salad.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Yeah.
You ready for a performance, bro?
You ready?
I think we're ready. We got the mic set up there for you. See the stage up there?
Come on, let's get it popping.
It's ready. All right, we're gonna take it.
In here before.
Oh yeah, we over here, Baron Davis spot. Yeah, you did the performance right here. You get all the dancers in here. I think with the dance crew from the Bay was out here too.
Yeah.
Them.
Shout out to Young Phil. Shout out to the Turfine. Shout out to everybody doing it.
Yeah, shout out Young Phil was up in here. Yeah, man. So we gonna tap in. If they're not already following you on social media, where can they follow you, man?
Check me out at STUNNAMAN02. That's STUNNAMAN02. If you need somebody to follow, you need some figure out life, I got the lead for you. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it lit. And just come tap in. We having fun. We throwing events. We keeping it lit. That's STUNNAMAN02. If you look me up, you put that in anywhere, you're going to find me. You know what I mean?
All right, we're going to get to the special live in studio performance, but before we do, Stunna, we always have to leave on a positive vibe, good vibes only, man. This whole interview has been good vibes only, of course, but what is some positivity you want to put in the universe? Someone is tapped in right now, tuned in, looking at Stunna like, yo, you inspire me, bro. I want to be like you, or whatever you're doing is my energy I want in my life. What's something you want to say to that individual out there, bro?
I want to say, God, whoever's watching this right now, whatever they got going on in their life, good or great, whether it be bad or hate, I want you to allow them to elevate, eliminate any worry, strife, or stress. We don't worry because worrying is only praying for things to go wrong, and we don't stress because we always focus and we be our best. Anybody got anything going on, I just want you to listen to that inner voice. Once you listen to that inner voice, sit down and meditate on what you listen to within yourself, and then make a plan for yourself. And I'm talking about, turn the TV off, turn your phone off, get away from people, and make a plan on what you want to do in your life. And the calling that your inner voice is telling you to do. Connect to that spirit. We all got that conscience. We all got that voice in our head. Connect to it and then see where it takes you. Then after that, take it one step at a time and then see where life goes for you. And then the biggest thing I'm learning right now is that if you want to do something good, you want to do something dope and amazing, what you want to do, you want to make a lot of money, then do something you really love to do and be the best at it. But if you want to make stupid amount of money, you want to be phenomenal, you want to be better than you ever been, do something that can help others. And then other than that, I'm saying eat clean, have fun, enjoy life, smile, live in the present, because the present is the present. The past creates depression, the future creates anxiety. I'm not saying think about that, but when you feel yourself drifting, make sure you stay centered. And most importantly, love yourself, because you're amazing. It's only one of you. Other than that, eliminate the frenemies, the enemies, and the people that don't got good intentions, and make closer the friends, the family, and acquaintances that really love us and want to see us win. And bless our families and everybody else, and those less fortunate as well. And we're going to say amen. And we still winning.
And we about to eat a salad. Let's go. STUNNAMAN02 live in the studio. Let's get this after party radio show in the building, the Bay to LA. We decided tacos are better in San Diego.
Say this. We still winning. If a sucker think he really on my line, I doubt it. It's going out the park if I breathe it on the ballot. They see me win again they get to pouting. Your eyes up on my plate, they need to focus on their palate. Come on. You need to go and eat a salad. Life would hit different if you kept your diet balanced. Poison in your body got your mind filled with malice. Put the bull down and go and eat a salad. Say it with me. You need to go and eat a salad. Come on. You need to go and eat a salad one more time. You need to go and eat a salad. Everybody say it with me. I'm a genius. That's why they got my lyrics up on Genius. You all up in somebody's mouth, don't care about your eating. Hey, all that bad food, now you got internal bleeding. Y'all giving this to children? This ain't what they needed. They pH balance off because they been messing with them demons. Soul ties left, all in you been creeping. Plus that dude leaning, same time he beaming. You know I got that remedy, I put it in my speeches. Take some bearberry, some onions and some peaches. Lemon, lime, honey, agave if you vegan. Golden seal, ginger, garlic keep you even. I'm trying to help my people. They tell me that I'm preaching, well I am. You need to go and eat a salad, come on. You need to go and eat a salad one more time. You need to go and eat a salad. Your life would hit different if you kept your diet balanced. When I say eater, y'all say salad. Eater, salad. Eater, salad. When I say eater, y'all say salad. Eater, salad. Eater, salad. Hey, wake my people up. Man, I'm tired of them sleeping, but not during REM, because deep sleep would keep us breathing. No sleep, bad diet, that's the cause of most diseases. Popping pills is not a cure, that's just a treatment. Food, the real medicine, we healing with a passion. Restore the gut health through the intermittent fasting. Your body is a temple, pay attention what you adding. You gotta be intentional, results is everlasting. Eat a salad, a metaphor to go and get your greens. Your wallet, environment, and work for anything. You want a healthy diet, lean and green and keep you clean. Cocaine, sugar, white stuff and make you fiend. Obesity and drugs, how the US getting money. Meat banned in 3 continents and 60 countries, taking human meat and they telling us it's animals. Where the missing children at? These people cannibals. Ashwagandha, chlorophyll, echinacea, burdock root, bok choy I got from Asia, macaroon to help you out if you ain't getting stiff. You keep on getting sick, I grab you up and tell you this. Hey, look, you need to go and eat a salad. Hey, you need to go and eat a salad. Hey, you need to go and eat a salad. Everybody say it with me. When I say eater, y'all say salad. Eater, salad. Eater. Salad. When I say eater, y'all say salad. Eater, salad. Eater. Salad.